there you guys go. All right, so there we go.
It works 99% of the time.
All right. So this is how you get them to put your fees on the ALTA correctly, right? The listing agent got 37.35, and when I was with Remax, I got 69.70, double. Typically, who makes more, listing agent or buyer's agent?
Listing.
Listing, right? Listing agent's gonna make more, typically. But on this deal, against a $1 billion company, Redfin, I made more, little old me, at Remax. You guys with me?
Yeah.
So all you're doing is telling the law firm through the other form how to put it on the ALTA, and this is the ALTA. Okay, for you guys that's new in real estate. All right, and so when it comes out and your commission is this, the listing agent, so this is, so let me just get you to the next step. This is why I always tell agents, have a separate closing. Don't do the same closing in the same room with the listing agent and you as a buyer's agent. Let them go for the first 30 minutes and just call the law. You guys control the law firm. Let me get this off my screen because I got to talk to y'all. I want y'all to run a business. When you deal with a law firm, this is how you deal with a law firm. Hey, this is Anthony Thornton. Who's going to be the closing attorney on my deal today? I mean, hey, I need to get him on the phone. I need to talk to him. Hey, Mike, Anthony Thornton, EXP, Anthony Thornton team. Listen, you're going to be the closing attorney, man. I'm looking forward to working with you today. I'm not going to be there, by the way. I will send my video crew to get a video testimonial. But I haven't got the ALTA, and I know I was supposed to get it 3 days prior to closing. No problem. Can you send it over to me? The reason I'm calling is do not show an ALTA to my client without me sending you my permission to do it. Are we good on that? Well, yeah, AT, but they're already here. Don't do it. Until I see it, give me, what's your cell phone number? I'll text you and let you know it's correct because I want to make sure everything's correct so you have a smooth closing, okay? He goes, oh, okay, yeah, man, it's cool. I'll do that. Okay, no problem, right? So the law firms work for you. There's no reason for you to walk into Afghanistan with a suicide vest on and you missing money on your ALTA. You should see your ALTA. What some of these companies do is they got the listing agent in there with their client, the buyer's agent there with their client, and then they bring in the ALTA and everybody goes, what's this? And the listing agent looks at you because you're making double what they're making. They don't care. They want you to sweat, right? So have a separate closing. And I'll tell the law firm, listen, I want to have separate closings. In Georgia, just so you know, they passed a law. You're not supposed to have listing agents and buyer's agents in the same room. That's a Georgia law, but people do it all the time. But Parkway Law understands this because I told Chris Little that's not how we doing business. Because why? I know we making more than the listing agent. I already know, and I know they're going to be mad.
They do be mad too.
Yeah, they're going to be mad. So you just tell the law firm, listen, I want to have separate. When you set it up as a separate closing. Do not put the listing agent and their client in my closing. Are we good on that? Yeah, okay, great. And before you get their hour, hey, I just want to make sure, you know, I remember I requested separate closings. I know we got a 1 hour slot, 1 to 2. Let them go from 1 to 1:30. And then when I walk in, I want to make sure it's just me and my buyer. So let's go worst case scenario. You walk in and the listing agent's still in there. Hey, Mr. Attorney, I need to talk to you. And you bring them outside and talk to them. Hey, remember I called ahead and I wanted a separate closing. My buyer doesn't want the listing agent in there with their closing. Oh, okay, Anthony, no problem. So they go in and tell the buyer's agent, listing agent, they got to bounce, right? And then now it's just you and your client. Everybody's happy. We all in love. Ooh, we can get our video. Everything's great, right? That's our system. You guys can do whatever you want. If you want to make this big money, I'm telling you right now, I've walked in the closings, and before I can get in the door, the listing agent is walking at a beeline straight to me saying, Anthony, you're making more money than your client. I said, well, what are you talking about? What, you're making $15,000 as a buyer's agent. I'm making $7,000 and your client's getting 10. I said, my client's happy. And you use my seller's closing costs to help pay your commission. I said, well, my buyer, that's what they elected to do with their money.